a bit, they would come back?
I never really tried to employ that strategy. I just wanted to just run it as far as we could run it. We ran over 50 laps with our tires, and you know, the fall off was, I think it fell off to like 19:10. Denny Hamlin was probably the best. He fell off to, you know, high 1890s, which is, they aren't there yet. And so it was, it's just a different feel in the car. The car definitely had more grip as you went on these red soft tires. Larry?
We've been talking about this downshifting. We've been monitoring the top 10, and right now the only two that's shifting is the 14 car, Chase Briscoe, at 7th. Hocevar in the 77 is back there in 9th. They're going between 3rd and 4th gear.
10 to go. And Ty Gibbs apparently has quite a date with history. He finished 2nd at Darlington, NASCAR's oldest track, last week. And here he is leading the All-Star Open at a historic Wilkesboro.
You know, the last 5 laps, I've been keeping an eye on that 4 car pretty closely. He was catching Bubba Wallace for 2nd and then started to fade here in the last 2 laps. Fell clear back. Bubba is running at 1890 to his, well, hey, back in the game, 1893. A little bit better than him that lap. He's not over yet. He's moving around the racetrack a lot, Kevin. Was running really high in 1 and 2. Now he's back down to the bottom in 3 and 4.
Well, this is, in practice, this is really when we saw the racetrack open up, was when you were able to run these softer tires. It really lays a lot of rubber down.
Oh, Bowman in the wall between 1 and 2. Very slow off turn 2, but now Alex Bowman back up to speed.
Yeah, I think these guys are just looking for anywhere that they can find speed. We saw Alex Bowman way up the racetrack right there, just probably jump that cushion. It kind of flattens out as you get way up next to the wall, that last 2 or 3 feet.
So Berry and Haley have got to go. Their only chance to make it into the All-Star race is to race their way in, while Bubba Wallace, Noah Gragson, and Alex Bowman are in the top 5 for the fan vote. And behind them, Chase Briscoe, Ryan Preece has worked his way up to 8th, and on the standard or primary tire, Austin Dillon is 9th.
Starting to see a lot of these cars starting to fall off into the 19-second bracket now.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great point, Kevin. And that's what you want out of these softer tires. You want them things to fire off and be, you know, in my opinion, at least a half a second faster, what they're going to need to be over the primary tire to make a difference. A substantial enough difference to make some passes, but it needs to fall off too to be, you know, create that environment that cars falling back and moving forward.
So 2 to go. Bubba Wallace on the bubble has the final spot. Josh Berry, his only chance to make the All-Star race is to catch and pass Wallace in these final 2 laps.
Yeah, and he has given it everything he has, Josh Berry there in 3rd. He's all the way up against the rubber in that top groove, trying to find something to make some time.
Final lap. Ty Gibbs headed for the checkers. The race is for 2nd.
Dominant fashion, dominant performance by Ty Gibbs. Might be able to make some noise tonight in this All-Star race.
Ty Gibbs leads every lap and wins the Open. Bubba Wallace, by 3 car lengths, holds off Josh Berry to transfer into tonight's All-Star event.